About 3 years ago, my doctor asked me if I was on steroids. And I looked at him crazy. I'm like, dude, do I look like I'm on steroids? And he said, it doesn't matter how you look. It's what comes up in your blood work. And I'm like, does my blood work say I'm on steroids? And he said, no, but your testosterone levels are very high. And I'm like, that's great, right? That's awesome. Isn't that amazing? Like, I'm super strong, right? And he said, in theory it is, but it could be produced abnormally. There could be a problem like with your hormone secretion. So he ran some more tests and eventually he found out that there was nothing wrong, but he attributed it to my lifestyle. So today I'm gonna show you what I take on a day-to-day basis for my health. And obviously I work out a lot, I do MMA, I'm in meetings all day in corporate stuff, and I live a very intense, chaotic, stressful lifestyle. But at the same time, I obviously manage that with working out, exercise, maintaining my health, maintaining my mindset, and obviously my stack of supplements here. And these aren't anything crazy. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies, so this is a completely honest review, 100% like from the source. This is what I take on a day-to-day basis. And if you guys are curious as to what my testosterone levels were when he asked me, the average male testosterone is supposed to be 300 to 600 nanograms per deciliter, and it can go up to 1,000. Mine were pretty much at 1,000. And for a guy that's, like late 20s, that's not necessarily normal for what he said. And I'm in my 30s now, and they're still around that level. Now, around 30, your testosterone levels should start falling off. And, I'm expecting to see that. And then you can, supplement with stuff at that point. But right now, I have a really high level of testosterone. I have a ton of energy. And I want to share with you what I think could be helping me get there. So let me show you my stack on what I take every single day. So let's start off with this animal pack right here. This is like, a lot of bodybuilders take this stuff, and it comes in this package of a bunch of vitamins here, and this has pretty much everything that you need. Now, there's a few things here that I've already taken. I've taken this already. This is the only one actually that I've taken. This is just a scoop. It's just a collagen peptide powder. Nothing really crazy. I don't have any preference towards a brand or anything like that, but good brand. I like it, and it's cool. Krill oil. This is good stuff. I like krill oil more than fish oil. I think it works better. I've read a lot of stuff about this, and just trust me when I say it, krill oil is better. Probiotic, simple probiotic. This is an Amazon basic. Shout out to Jeff. Probiotic here. They're pretty much all the same. I know a lot of companies advertise in different ways, but if you look at the ingredients, it's all lactobacillus, and it's really all the same. Now, this is where it can become different. Shilajit, okay? Shilajit can be very, very varied, okay? Now, I take this one. Is it the best? I don't necessarily think so, but it's good. It's okay. And I definitely feel a difference. I love Shilajit, and it comes in these little packs, and they're convenient for me, and they're in honey. And I drink some peppermint tea in the morning. I'm not a big coffee drinker right away in the morning. I don't recommend it. That's also another area where you could improve your life. If you're drinking coffee every single day, back to back to back to back to back, I love coffee, okay? I'm not saying coffee's bad. It's just that your body will become used to the caffeine, and your body will start needing the caffeine every single day. So peppermint tea with a little bit of honey, organic, raw, unfiltered honey right over here. And then you got to drink a liter of water right away in the morning, okay? Now, I'm making this video. I'm halfway through my liter. I gotta drink some water here. But this is basically what I take on a day-to-day basis. And so you guys might be asking, like, this is it. This is the secret formula. No, it's not. You need to have a good lifestyle. You need to be able to have a clear mind if you want to maintain good levels of testosterone, good levels of health. Look, I work out a lot. I work out pretty much throughout the day, and some of you might be asking, like, what does that mean? I do push-ups every single day, crunches, squats, burpees on this little balcony of mine. I got these yoga mats right here in the back. I'll show you. And that's what I do all day through my meetings. So in the back of my balcony here, I got these little yoga mats. Let me show you. And I pull them out in the morning, right? I got this one from Aloe. I don't know if it's worth the money. This is like $160 for a yoga mat. Yes, $160. You heard me right. Look, I'm not a bougie influencer or anything like that. I'm not sponsored by Aloe in any way, but this is something that a yoga instructor recommended me to get. So I kind of just follow their advice. And yeah, this thing is $160, but I'm trying to make use of it, because I feel bad that I spent that much money. Look, I don't like to buy expensive stuff. I'm not a big designer guy or anything like that. So for those of you that really know me, this is not my taste. But I got this thing, and now I have to justify the money that I spent on it. So $160 right there, and I use that pretty much every single day. Do some push-ups, do some cardio, do some squats, and this is a good way to keep your body in shape without having to go to the gym for 1 hour, 2 hours. Now, I still go to the gym, I still go to MMA, but I'm not doing the traditional isometric movements. I'm mostly creasing. That's what I call it through the day. I crease through the day, and then MMA is just a 1 hour, 2 hour drill, hard drill of punches, kicks, rolling on the mat, technique, all the above. But this is what I take, guys, every single day. Nothing crazy, nothing special. I'm not injecting anything. Trust me, if you think that I am, then I'm very flattered. I'm very grateful for you to think that. But no, I have a very lean physique. You know, I keep myself lean, strong, but at the same time, I'm not doing anything crazy, and my health is great. I've never felt better in my life. I'm 30 years old. I feel absolutely amazing. I feel insane, you know? I feel like I could run through a brick wall. So if you want to feel like that every single day, I highly suggest taking these things and coupling it with a lot of exercise, a lot of mindset development, a lot of emotional control. That's a big thing for being in shape. But hope this was helpful, guys. Thank you for watching. If you guys want to stay on top of more of my videos, if you want me to make more videos like this, let me know. But hit that bell notification to stay on top of all the videos. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day here with me. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to hang out with your boy Sumi. Until next time, guys, peace.